Hello, everyone. In today's session, I'm going to discuss a little bit about the new syllabus that will be started from next year, 2022, for the AAT, and that we call QLS 2022. Now, a few questions I have received from the student, and they're asking like, what happened if I already studying AQ16 and if I move to the new syllabus? So do I have to do all the paper I passed, do I have to do again? Or I'm going to get the exemption, or how it is work? So I'll try to give some answer for that. The first thing is like we need to know the syllabus area. So if you have a look here for the level 2, we can see right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have a one synoptic. So this like combination of all the paper right now we have under the AQ16. And for the new syllabus, you can see for QLS 2022, we have 1, 2, 3, and one synoptic. So 4 unit. So right now we have under the AQ16, 4 unit and 1 synoptic. That means 5 assessment. We have to attempt 5 exam. And from next year, it will be only 3 unit and 1 synoptic. I'll come back later on who already studying and if they like to move on to the new syllabus area. But before that, I'd like to discuss what is the new area that we're going to see. Then we have in level 3, right now we have 4 unit and 1 synoptic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 synoptic, total 5 exam. But from next year, 2022, it will be only 4 unit and there is no synoptic exam. So it will be final accounting, management accounting, and tax, and the business awareness. Business awareness will be the new paper that wasn't before. Then for the level 4, right now we have 5 unit and 1 synoptic. So 3 we have the mandatory, 2 from the optional, and 1 we have a synoptic. And from 2022, it will be only 5 unit. There will be no synoptic at all. Now the question is like, what happened if the student already studying? If you already start your level 3, level 2, or level 4, you have a time till June 2023. June 2023. Up to this period, you will be able to continue the old syllabus, the current syllabus, that is AQ16, and you have to pass all this paper by June 2023. If you cannot pass, on that point, you have to merge some papers. And that will be decided how many paper you already passed, number 1. Number 2 is, for example, if you already studying AQ16, and from next year, you want to move to QLS 2022. Is it possible? The answer is yes, it is possible. There are a few criteria that you have to remember. If you are happy with that, you will be able to move from the AQ16 to AQ22. The first thing is like how many paper you already passed. It's very important. How many paper you already passed. For example, we are in level 3. And let's say someone passed advanced bookkeeping and final account preparation. Now, from next year, this 2 paper will be the combination of 1 paper that is final accounting. That means if you already passed this 2 paper, advanced bookkeeping and final account preparation, that means you will get the exemption of final accounting for the new syllabus. If you already passed management accounting costing, then you can get exemption of this one because this paper remains same. Indirect tax, then tax process for the business. And if you already passed these 3, that will come under the business awareness. That means, for example, if someone only passed this 2 paper by this year and try to move next year with the new syllabus, it is possible because they already passed this 2, that is equivalent to the final accounting. But the problem will happen, for example, if you pass only advanced bookkeeping and you didn't pass the final accounting preparation. Now, if you didn't pass the final accounts preparation, what will happen? Because this 2 paper combination of 1 final accounting, so they will not give you the exemption for the final accounting until you pass these two papers. Exactly for the level 4, the next year, the management accounting, budgeting, and the decision making and control, these two papers will become one paper. So that means that will be applied management accounting. So if you already passed these two papers, the budgeting and the decision making and control, that means you can move to the level 4 and you don't have to do this paper, that is applied management accounting. Now, this exemption is automatic. You really don't have to pay for that. You don't have to apply for that. If you just register with the new syllabus next year, then you will get the exemption automatically. Now, what is the advantage? What is the disadvantage? The advantage is if you think like, oh, well, I have already passed few paper and I don't want to do the synoptic, so I want to move to the next syllabus, that is Quals 2022, and I want all the exemption. And in this case, you don't have to do that. Maybe you do the new paper, business awareness for the level 3, then you will be done with your level 3. So this is the advantage. You can avoid your synoptic, number 1. Number 2 is, what is the disadvantage? Disadvantage is they will cap you 70%. That means if you move from the old syllabus to the new syllabus, you're not going to get more than 70% in the overall result. So for example, if you already passed 3 papers from the old syllabus, and for example, your score is 90%, but as soon as you move to the new one, they will give only 70. So it's up to you. You want to sacrifice this or not. So if you think, no, it's not going to be a good idea for me to move to the new one because my overall grade will be only 70%. So it's better I will stay with the AQ16 and I'll complete my qualification by June 2023. But if you think, no, I'm happy with that, I want to move to the new one, and the new one you can move. In this case, all the paper you already passed, you're not going to get more than 70% because exemption means only pass, not the full score. So you have to remember that if you're planning to move to the new syllabus. The other thing you have to remember for the Quals 2022, this one don't have any yearly subscription. So you really don't have to pay the yearly subscription. That means every year, the way you are paying now to AAT, you're not going to pay that. You pay one-off fee for 4 to 5 years. So for 4 to 5 years, you just pay for the level 3, and you will finish your level 3 for the whole 4 to 5 years. So you pay, for example, 200 something pound, and they will give you the registration. They will keep you open for 4 to 5 years. Then once you finish the level 3, then you again pay for the level 4, and they will give you access for 4 to 5 years again. So you really don't have to renew the subscription every year. You don't have to do that. So this is the few things that you have to consider if you like to move from the old syllabus to new syllabus, or if you think I like to carry on the old syllabus because my score is really good, so I don't want to lose and I don't want to cap myself 70%. So I want to carry on that, you can do that. Or if you say, no, I want to move it to the new syllabus, you can do that as well. And if you think I'm going to start a little bit later, for example, if you didn't study your AAT level 3 or level 4 yet, you're just on level 2. So you can think, like, okay, I'm going to wait a little bit. And in February, I'm going to start with the new syllabus. So in this case, there is no problem. So you will have the new syllabus. But only the issue that I discussed now, that is only if you pass some paper from level 3 or level 4, and you're planning to move to the new syllabus. So in this case, you have to remember your overall grade will be a little bit lower because all the paper you already passed, they're not going to give you more than 70% if you move to the new syllabus. So I hope this information will help you to understand a little bit about the new changes. But if you like to understand more, if you have more questions, you can always email me or you can call to the AAT customer support. They will help you more. And you can always confirm the information I say with the AAT because they might change something. So make sure you double check before you decide anything. But so far, this is the changes they make. And you can take a decision based on that. So I hope this information is helpful for you. Thank you very much.